Hey, what's up, everybody? Trying to work on a blog post for today, and I just felt like it'd be more fun and a little more effective if I recorded this quick video for you instead of trying to type this stuff out. Because I was just looking at something, and I wanted to share it with you today about the story that I was talking about on Monday. And if you didn't check out Monday's post, stop right now and just go check it out because it's pretty cool. We're looking at John 5 and the man at the pool of Bethesda. It's a pretty cool story. It's one of the ones that's really spoken to my heart the most. And remember, we talked about on Monday at the fact that sometimes, especially with the new year coming, we get back to the grind, we get back to doing what we're doing, and it can feel like we're kind of just a face in the crowd. But that's probably what this man was feeling like at the pool, right? He was at the pool, and it says in the Bible that there were tons of other people around, all just waiting for this miraculous thing to happen. And it said that when Jesus came to the pool, he saw the man and he went to the man. Remember, I said, I think it's super important for us as we begin this next year to realize that we're not just a face in the crowd, but to Jesus, we're the face in the crowd. Because he knows our face, he sees us, and he knows our story. But sometimes it's hard for us to wrap our minds around that. And I think the biggest reason for that is because we tend to get stuck in our pain. And we really have a hard time looking past our pain in our lives. And I don't know about you, but for me, that happens a lot. Sometimes I get so focused on what has happened to me. I get so focused on what is in front of me and the hurdles that are there that I have a hard time feeling like I can actually press forward in my life. And that's kind of, I think, what this man was going through in this passage, right? Because he's sitting by the side of the pool. He's waiting to get into the water. And Jesus comes up to him and he asks him this question like, hey, do you want to get well? Now, that in and of itself is a whole other topic because, let's be honest, the man wouldn't be sitting at the pool if he didn't want to get well. So he probably thought he was wanting to get well. But Jesus was speaking to something very different, and we know that because of the man's response. You see, Jesus comes up to the man and he says, hey, do you want to get well? And the man's response is very unique because the man doesn't say yes. He doesn't answer the question. He explains his excuses. He explains his reasons why he can't get well. I have it right here. I'm going to read it for you really fast. He says, Sir, I have no one to help me into the pool when the water's stirred. While I'm trying to get in, somebody else goes down ahead of me. If you look at this man, you see that one of the biggest things that he wrestled with was the fact that he couldn't see past his pain. He couldn't see past his pain. He knew where he wanted to go, but he knew what stood in front of him and what the hurdles he was going to face were, and he couldn't look past his pain to see where Jesus wanted him to go. And I just got one simple word of encouragement for you today, and I'm just going to end it with this. If you feel like you're stuck, you feel like you're trying to move forward, but you can't, and all you can see is your pain and you're stuck, you're looking and you're not able to see past your pain, I want to encourage you with one phrase. Maybe instead of being stuck looking at the pain that's in front of you, maybe you need to remember who's standing behind you. Let me say that again. If you feel like you're not able to look past your pain, maybe we need to focus less on the hurdles in front of us and focus more on who's behind us. This man had Jesus standing right in front of him, but he couldn't see past his pain. And we just talked about on Monday that the fact that Jesus is present in your story, he sees your face, he knows you, he's invested in you. And so if you really want to move forward and press into the things that God has for you, I want to encourage you to not get stuck in your pain. Don't focus on what's in front of you. Don't get so consumed with the past pain that you miss the presence of Jesus and who's standing behind you, because he's right there. He's invested in your story. He's invested in my story, and he loves you too much to leave you stuck in your pain. That's all I got, guys. I hope this was helpful for you. Feel free to share it. Check out my YouTube channel, social media, all that stuff. Let people know about it so that we don't all have to stay stuck in our pain. All right? Have a great day, everybody. Catch the next post on Friday.